welcome everybody to the Hambone's virtual online open mic. Brad Yoder hosting tonight with my good friend Jimi Yamagishi. I'm in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Jimmy's out in California, and we've got some folks signed up to play some songs, and hopefully some more folks on the way. So, it's been too long since I've been at one of these, so I'm glad to have a chance to host and get back into it.
We've been holding down the fort, right, Jimmy?
I'm sure there's a rich Hambones tradition, so, but yeah. And I guess I'll just jump right in and play a song. Is that sort of, I think that makes sense. And after me, Jimmy was going to play a song as well. We'll go through with one song each, and my hunches will probably go back around, depending how it goes. But thanks to everybody listening in on the YouTubes and also here on Zoom. So this is a song I started last Friday, so it's very new. From my songwriting prompt group, the prompt was My Own Feathers. So this is my Own Feathers song. My own wings, my own feathers. No one else is gonna fly for me if I can't get my shit together. I will clean it up at least. I got friends bear the same weight. We wake up stuck, other days we wake up clean. It just depends which day you're asking, but we're not alone at least. A southbound bird knows where she's headed. Yeah, she don't need a GPS. Your weary heart, once left untethered, will circle back to build a nest. Same old wings, same old feathers. Yeah, no one else is gonna fly with these if I don't get my shit together. I can walk you home at least if I don't get my shit together. I will walk you home. Thanks, friends. I guess I'll do a second. I'm remembering that this is a 2 songs each open mic. I was thinking of the other Zoom open mic I sometimes do where it's one. So I'll do two, and then we'll go on to Jimmy, Steve, Dave, David. Got lots of folks who I am excited to hear. So that is brand new song, and here's a song that actually I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this one. This is a song I wrote with my friend Mirabelle. The Lounge Act has a song for you, a number they would like to croon about the roses and the moon and how love ends too soon. Red velvet glides across the stage to match the flower in the vase. This melody was once the rage. The Lounge Act knows the tune. It's bound to fade. Might as well belt it out for the people in the room listening to you. Applause rings softly in your ear. The curtain call is drawing near. You wipe away a silent tear for songs you left unsung. The Lounge Act knows the catalog of love and loss and sing-alongs, the ones they learned when they were young across the many years. It's bound to fade. Might as well belt it out. 7 people in the room listening to you. The final page. The show is over now, so the Lounge Act takes a bow. The people trickle out. Thanks, friends. That was Mirabelle Skipworth on the co-write. And now I'm going to pass it off to my illustrious co-host, Mr. Jimi Yamagishi. And
Thank you very
for
much,
a couple
Brad.
of tasty originals from the other coast.
Well, I don't know about tasty originals, but whatever. You know, it is getting near Christmas season, and I posted this song actually because it was more of a scary stalker song. But I thought I'd do it like a PSA for you guys because Christmas is coming. You better watch out. You better not cry. Better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. Yeah, he's a real stalker. See, because he knows when you are sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. Better not cry. Better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, it fits the lyric better when it's in a minor key. What can I say? And because we have, this is such a cool thing online, but it's still so nice to be able to be together. And that's what this one's about. It's called Part of You, Part of Me. When part of you touches part of me, skin to skin, cheek to cheek, without a word, I hear you clearly speak, sharing in a common need. Separated by electronic screens, sometimes humanity is lost. Sure, it's convenient just to text or post, but is it really worth the cost? Unfriending those you've known for many years because of simple points, or because of different points of view. Sorry. But if you were standing face to face, is that something you would do? Would you saying could mean so much more with your lips against my ear? Come on over, let's communicate all the words you want to hear. Let me whisper in your ear. All right. So now we're going to kick it off by alternating back and forth between Brad and myself. So, Brad, you want to take it from here? Who's up next?
All right, Jimmy. First up, we have Steve Patton. Steve, are you there? Do I need to?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
And where are you hailing? Where are you hailing from here, Steve?
Baltimore, Maryland.
All right.
Maryland, Baltimore.
Do you know my friends in Ely, Amy, Heather?
Yes, I do. I do. As a matter of fact, Rowan operates the Monday night VOM that we do every week. So if you know Rowan, then you know.
I do. Is that a Zoom thing too, or is that in person, or both?
It's currently on Zoom. But originally, we used to hold it at T-Ball down in I guess downtown area down there, Fells Point.
Okay.
But we moved it to online after COVID started, and originally Rob was running it, but then the last over a year, Rowan has been doing that one, and Rob has been doing one over at Catonsville on Wednesday night. So that's a live one. So for those who can drive at night, that one's available.
Cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna get off, and you can tell us about the songs you're doing.
I'm figuring out. Let me start with the naughty one first. I gotta tell you this story. Originally, there were two songs. And there are songs that I wrote during a period when I was feeling pretty cocky about breaking up with a girl that I was going with who had an alcohol. Well, she had a drug and alcohol problem, and it didn't manifest itself, and I wasn't aware of it until after we got sort of involved. And she was good at hiding it. But then, after we broke up, and I was feeling pretty shitty, and I was doing open mics, I did this song. When the sun comes up again, gonna find me gone. Your troubles all behind me when the day is done. Gonna big jet plane across the sky, and you don't need me to tell you reason why. But you got your way, you just don't know what you've been wishing for. I'm packing my bag, and I'm walking out the door, so you can't cry, baby, cry lonesome for me. I'll just go in far away, someplace I ain't never been. It'll be cold and down yonder before you see me again. So go ahead and lay there all alone on your bed with your crazy dream running around your head. You got your head, but you don't know what you've been wishing for. I packed my bags and I'm walking out that door, so you can't cry, baby, cry lonesome for me. Well, you know I used to love you, don't give a damn no more, 'cause I borrow you at a bottle, that's all you're living for. Now I'm tired of excuses and living in despair. You can't drown in your bottle for all I could care. But you got your way, you don't know what you've been wishing for. I packed my bag, I'm walking out that door, so you can't cry, baby, cry lonesome for me. Well, there ain't no use in talking, you'll hear everything I say, and the legs on that dresser will help you face the day. By the time you have missed me, I'll be 6 miles high, you can't drink your damn whiskey, lay around and cry. Yeah, you got your way, you just didn't know what you were wishing for. I packed my bag, I'm walking out that door, so you can't cry, baby, cry lonesome for me. Yeah, you gonna miss me when I'm gone, just color me gone, and you can't cry, baby, lonesome for me. I don't know if I presumed wrong or not, because I don't think she gave a shit. But anyway. Now the question is, I was going to do one of two songs, but this is a weird night. I've had a little bit to smoke and a little bit to drink, so you get what you get. Well, wait a minute, I don't want to do that one again. That's a... Okay, so... At 40,000 feet on a plane to Baltimore, thinking of a night by the Chesapeake shore. I watch her in silence by the light of the moon, watching the petals on black-eyed Susan bloom. One said I loved her, the next one said no, although I surely did, I never said so. Dark eyed says he that memories calling me back to your side where my heart longs to be. Just a wildflower bouquet that night between two worlds. That night I said goodbye to my Chesapeake girl. All the flowers of summer can never erase teardrops that stream down dark-eyed Susie's face. One said I loved her, the next one said no. Although I surely did, I never said so. Dark-eyed Susie, that memory's calling me back to the shores where my heart longs to be. So many years have passed, I still can hear her voice. Tell me, do you love me, my Chesapeake boy? I pluck all the petals from all the flowers that grow. Could I but hear what black-eyed Susan said? One said I loved her, the next one said no. Although I surely did, I never said so. Dark-eyed Susie, that memory's calling me back to the shore where my heart longs to be. As the memories swirl about me, I knelt by her and prayed. Today at a church by the Chesapeake Bay. A flower wilts and fades, but a true love never dies. Etched on the stone where dark-eyed Susan lies. One said I loved her, the next one said no. Though I surely did, I never said so. Dark-eyed Susie, that memory's calling me back to those hills where my heart longs to be. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Steve. That was great.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, especially right after it was kind of like a song about somebody that died.
It's a long story, but it's based on an incident from way back when I was a child. There's this little girl named Susie, and this is in Kentucky where my grandmother lived at the time. She lived on a little creek called Cow Creek, and alongside the creek there were black-eyed Susans growing. I think I was about 8, and she was about the same age, maybe a year younger. Anyway, she was taking the black-eyed Susan, you know how little girls do, and she would pull it off the petals. He loves me not, and she was working her way around. When we got surprised by some yellow jackets. Now, for some strange reason, at the time I thought they were honeybees, but they weren't. They were yellow jackets. And at any rate, we went screaming and tearing off for the house, and my grandmother, who had a store at the time, that's where we went tearing off to the store, to the house, I should say. And she took us down to the store that she ran across the road, and somebody else was running at the time. I don't know who was relieving her, but she made us a couple of lemons with a peppermint stick stuck in them and gave them to each of us. And I don't know whether that was what fixed the problem or what, but then I never saw the girl again. But then, well, no, it's just how things were. We lived in Maryland, and she lived in Kentucky. I did talk to her one other time. I should say I got a letter from her one other time, I should say, and I wrote back to her. We were probably just little kids trying to play, letter games, and never heard from her again. And then I got to thinking about her. My dad had just moved back to Kentucky, and I was flying down to see him, and I'm looking down and from the airplane, and I'm noting all the destroyed patches from where they cut off mountaintops for coal mining. And I realized that we had just crossed over the Big Sandy River, which is just east of where my dad grew up, and I could see by where it come off the Ohio, and she just came back to my mind, and I did not know what happened to her, but my cousin, who still lived there, was at the time living up in he was living in Western Ohio. I can't think of the name of the town offhand. And I asked him if he knew what happened to her, and he said, yes, she died at 41 years of age. She was killed by a jealous husband, which is weird because I have another song that is about a jealous husband killing his wife for having gone to a wedding against his wishes, because she probably had danced with other men. He had the audacity to tell the police like it was perfectly normal. That's what men should do. Anyway, it's always bothered me, but I didn't write it in that fashion. I wrote it just because of another incident that we got mixed up in it with a totally different thing, and that was when I first left to go in the Merchant Marine. And,
wow. Well, thank you for sharing that. That's a pretty amazing backstory and stuff with that too. Okay, so since we were alternating, it's kind of funny. I noticed in the lineup that Brad and I are alternating back and forth, and it just happens that the lineup is also alternating back and forth, East Coast, West Coast. So now coming to the stage, we're bringing up another West Coaster, Dave Strauss. Why don't you go ahead and step on up here? And then after Dave, we got David Schmidt. So Dave Strauss, how's it going, man?
Good, Jimmy. Good to see you. Good to see everybody here. I'm gonna play a song that I played a couple weeks ago at Jeweled Universe. Only that night, my looper pedal wasn't working, but it's working tonight. So this song is called Temporary. I should have known that it was only for today. How should I think that you'd want me to stay? I'm not good enough for you. Must be temporary for now. How could I know that it was only for a while? But I am still living in denial. must have thought that we could work it out somehow, but it's not meant to be for you and me. So I must be temporary for now. So I must be temporary for now. Thank you. So this next one is called Shining Star. Thanks.
Nice, Dave. So good to hear you again. It has been too long.
Likewise, it was great
Yeah.
hearing you again.
Yeah. I always like, you always create a real mood with your songs. And
Oh, well, thank you.
a piece of that is the use of, tasteful use of effects, but it goes beyond that too. Just the vibe of your writing, I really dig. So,
Well, you're always very basic, stripped down sound, but it works perfectly for your songs.
oh, thank you.
If I was producing you, I would leave it as is. I wouldn't try to overproduce your songs at all.
I do have a new album that is, probably by that description, very overproduced, but it does sound kind of good. So,
Well, I'll have to check it out. Is it out
It's-
on iTunes and everything?
Not yet, but it's out in physical form, and I've got a little bit of logistical stuff to do to get it out to the streamings, but it should be there by the end of the year for sure. So,
Okay, I'll check it out.
and I do have physical copies, but yeah.
Okay.
Cool. And we're going to go from Dave Strauss to David Schmidt. And are we bouncing coasts again, or are we staying on the West Coast? Let's see here. Where is David here? There he is.
No, as I said in the chat, I'm breaking the ping pong. I'm in Santa Clara, California.
Nice. Do you have enough guitars with you? That's my only concern, really.
Well, some of those cases are empty, but
Okay. All right. That's fair.
I actually only have 2 more that I really want on my list. I like
Okay.
a wide variety of sounds, and so I don't have a nylon string, and I don't have Brazilian rosewood, which unfortunately I can hear the difference. But I'm
Okay.
shopping for one now.
All right. Well, tell us about your songs, and we'll be excited to hear them.
Well, I am not a songwriter. I just do cover stuff and just play for fun. But the first one I've got tonight is one by Jason Isbell. And the first line seems definitely appropriate today, but the rest of the song is about somebody going through a forced recovery, since his girlfriend at the time said, unless you get yourself clean, we're done. And so this is his reflection on that process. And I'm going to send you a request to just record locally. This is for my own files. Brad, if you could.
Did you get that, Brad?
Oh, it looks like it's only going to Wes. Oh well, if he's not there, I guess I don't get to record locally. Anyway, this song is in drop D. When you talk about guitars, this is one that I had thought of selling when I got another slope shoulder dreadnought with the newer V-class bracing, but this one just sounds great in drop tunings, and I ended up keeping it for those. So this is Jason Isbell, Relatively Easy.
Recording in progress.
I have a long day, everything. And I overscrolled. I'm sorry. Start it over. I have a long day. Everyone you meet rubs you the like just a different kind of dope stick. Better off to teach a dog a card trick. Try to have a point and make it clear. You should know, compared to people on a global scale, how kind is at it relatively easy. Here with you, there's always something to look forward to. My angry heart beats relatively easy. I lost a good friend at Christmas time when folks go off the deep end. His woman took the kids and he took them on a pin, enough to kill a man of twice his size. Not for me to understand. Remember him when he was still a proud man, a banjo smile, a baseball in his right hand, nothing but the blue sky in his eyes. Still, compared to those the stones throw away from you, our lives have both been relatively easy. Take a year and make a break, there ain't that much at stake. The answers could be relatively easy. Watch that lucky man walk to work again. He may not have a friend left in the world. See him walking home again to sleep alone. I stepped into his shop to buy a postcard for a girl. I broke the law, boys, shooting out the windows of my I made a big noise, everything to blame except my mind. I should say I keep your picture with me every day. The evenings now are relatively easy. Here with you, there's always something to look forward to. My lonely heart beats relatively. My lonely heart beats relatively easy. And now for a quick guitar change. Different tunings, different capo settings.
Recording stopped.
So with all the stress of what's going on today, this next song just kind of calms
Recording
me
in
down.
progress.
This is a song originally recorded by Mandolin Orange, who is now called Watch House. And it just kind of puts me in the mood of a nice warm summer evening, perhaps out camping. And it's called Little Worlds. I watch the waves from the mountain tops and the rock slides through the clouds. 'Cause this old world is gonna shake someday, and I'll be somewhere looking down. I miss the coals and the cool night air and the fire in our eyes. That world of shadows and twirling hairs, the fire dies. You alone still every heart, you alone shall be. Just the world I never knew, and the only one I see. Some toast the night as each day begins, wearing shadows in between. I close my eyes until once again the moon and I can dream. Little birds catching fireflies till the darkness pulls them down. And little worlds hung on fire-lit eyes trying to come a little closer now. You alone still every heart, you alone shall be. Just the world I never knew, and the only one I see. I watch the waves from the mountain tops and the rock slides through the clouds. 'Cause this old world is gonna shake someday, and I'll be somewhere looking down.
Thank you, David. That was awesome.
Thank you, Jimmy.
And you're coming to us out of Santa Clara, right?
Correct.
And where can we find your stuff?
Yeah, you can't. I do this for
Recording
fun,
stopped.
amateur. I don't want to pull eyes from people who need to make money and make a living at this stuff.
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, people still like what you do because of who you are, and that's a good thing too.
I can post a YouTube channel, but there's not much there. Just occasional miscellaneous recordings. All
All right,
covers.
well, that's cool. So look for Steve Schmidt, SCHMIDT.
David.
Or David Schmidt, thank you.
David Schmidt.
David Schmidt, thank you.
Look for Steve. There are enough Schmidts already. You're going to get overloaded with David. So
Yes,
thank
but
you, Jimmy.
no problem. But there's only one, Reverend Rabia. Hey, Rev, how's it going? Good to see you as always. And you're coming in from left
Richmond,
coast here.
California. So
That's right.
I left. Wait, hang on. Oh, it's on. Okay. So
You're
I
on.
left you a message, David Schmidt. If you're playing somewhere, let me know. Oh, I guess you. How would you tell me? Oh, I got an email. I got a webpage. I mean, sometimes I'll actually drive down to the South Bay, but I'm kind of lazy as of late. Okay, so it's me and Keizo. And speaking of paranormal things, we're going to play spooky. Haha. Yay. I've been waiting for that. So I have another reason to play it. Okay, you ready, Keizo? Yeah. the cool of the evening when everything is getting kind of groovy. I call you up and ask you, would you like to go with me and see a movie? Cause the ghost, you've been haunting my dreams, so I propose. I forgot the words, oh well. I Halloween. Love is kinda crazy with a spooky little guy like you. You always keep me guessing. I never seem to know what you were thinking. And if a girl looks at you, I know your little eyes will be a winking. I get confused and I don't know where I stand. And then you stop and hold my hand. Love is kinda crazy with a spooky little guy like you. If you should decide to stop this little game that you are playing, then I will be telling what my heart's been dying to be saying. Just like a ghost, you've been haunting my dreams, so I propose on Halloween. Love is kinda crazy with a spooky little guy like you. Spooky, yeah, spooky. Oh, spooky. You cannot imagine how quietly I'm singing. I almost feel like I'm whispering. So that's why, okay, anyway. Anyway, so next song is not a Halloween song. Okay, let me talk to my drummer here. Wait, what is it? Wait, I'm gonna take my headphones off. Oh, okay. I know, wait, you gotta wait for it. Okay, though. I know there's a way to... Anyway, hang on. Okay. And... Okay. I'm sure there's a way to program this thing, but I'm just... I'll get around to it. Okay. This is a Marvin Gaye tune. So it's got to be a little bit louder, a little bit. Okay. I come up hard, but now I'm cool. I didn't make it sugar, playing by the rules. I come up hard, but now I'm fine. Shaking trouble sugar, moving down the line. I come up hard, but that's okay, good. Trouble man, don't get in my way. I come up hard, I've been for real. Gonna keep moving, going to town. I come up hard, I come up getting down. There's only three things for sure. Taxes, death, and trouble. This I know. This I know. I ain't gonna let sweat me, darling. Solo okay though? Yeah. I come up hard, I had to fight, took care of my business, with on my mind. I come up hard, I had to win, then start all over and win again. I come up hard, but that's okay, 'cause trouble, man, don't get in my way. Hey, hey, I've been some places and I've seen some faces. I got good connection, they take my direction. What people say, that's okay, they don't bother me. I'm ready to make it, don't worry about the weather, don't worry about no trouble, got myself together. This is the protection that's all around me. I come up hard, I've been for real, gonna keep moving, going down. I come up hard, I come up getting down. There's only three things for sure. Taxes, death, and trouble. This I know. This I know. Ain't gonna let sweat me, darling. I come up hard, but now I'm cool. I didn't make it sugar, playing by the rules. I come up hard, but now I'm fine. Checking trouble, sugar, hey, hey, moving down the line. Thank you. Okay, Queso, wave Queso.
Yeah, thanks.
They can
Kayla.
hear you say that, but yeah. And we both did.
All right. That was so fun.
Thank you.
And you were kind of balancing it just on the fly, right? You had it was like the sound in the room. You didn't have different mics or anything.
Yeah, well, we kind of yeah. I just look at the little chart.
Okay, very good. And where are you located, Rev? Oh, anyway. I think we have Kyla next, going to the Maritimes. I always forget. Is it New Brunswick? You're muted. How do we unmute you? Ask to unmute. Okay. Still muted, Kyla.
Okay, is it working now?
Now it's working, yeah.
Perfect. I pressed the button. It didn't work. I'm in Newfoundland, which is not part of the Maritimes,
Oh, okay.
but Atlantic Canada. Yes. So further out, further north, further
Okay.
out.
I need to brush up on my Canadian geography,
keep
obviously.
going. You keep going past the Maritimes.
Hey, Kyla.
Yes, Wes.
Okay. You sound low on my side.
I'll turn it up here.
Yeah.
I've noticed that Zoom always wants me to blast my mic.
Okay.
Is that better?
Y-
Is that better?
It is better, yes. It might be able to go up a little bit, but let's see how the first song goes.
I can also turn it up on Zoom very quickly. I've got it almost blasting, so now there it is blasting on Zoom.
Okay, let's see how it goes.
All right. So I'm going to do a couple of mine. Ageless sentinel, witness to our time, bending with the centuries, standing through millennia. Silent, selfish, isolated, lumber. A solitary figure struggling for soil and substance. Man projects his dog-eat-dog worldview on forests wild. Nothing could be further from the truth. Underneath the grassy surface, down beneath the moss and stone, a figure formed of symbiosis echoes through the earth. Silent only to those of us who cannot hear. Swaying, listening, a glade, a lone branch on a cliff. Nourish one, nourish all. Shouting, murmuring, giggling and babbling, the forest lives. Reaching through the soil, reaching out for fellow roots, encircling and sharing gossip, news, and nutrients. One tree, every tree for all trees. Jealous conqueror, threatened by the evidence that our way is not the way. How can we be part of this world and so deeply misunderstand? How do we repeatedly get it all so wrong? Sentinel, witness to our time, bending with the centuries, standing through millennia. Ageless sentinel, witness to our time, bending with the centuries, standing through millennia. you. All right, and for my second one, I'm going to do a co-write. I have to get it back into standard tuning up from drop D. This is one that Jimmy and I wrote together. And I figure we're coming up on, we're pretty much absolutely centered between Canadian Thanksgiving and American Thanksgiving, so this seems like the perfect time to play this. Apologies for my very fresh nylon strings that don't want to stay in tune. All right. She said, go stuff the turkey and leave the feathers on. That is when I realized something strange was going on. She pulled the guts and muscle, left the skin and bone. This was not the kind of turkey I expected to take home. She's taxidermy Tilley, she learned it from her books. Taxidermy Tilley, it only takes one look. She mounted it gracefully, its penetrating gaze retains its noble bearing thanks to carefully chosen glass beads. She smoothed out every feather and varnished up the beak. Its vibrant, lifelike posture freaks me out. It looks like it might speak. She's taxidermy Tilley, she learned it from her books. Taxidermy Tilley, it only takes one look. So I do a lot of songwriting and performing on Twitch. And on Twitch you can have people subscribe to your channel. And I have this thing where if you subscribe to my channel for an entire year, I will grant a wish. And one of my subscribers wished for this. The next part of this song. And she's so proud, and she's so happy, sharing her hard work with me. She's not wrong, it's quite the deed, but I can't help but hope it flies away. Well, I was stunned and speechless, which she mistook for joy. All I could do was smile and nod and hide the thing in the garage. I keep it in the cupboard and hope she calls ahead. Then I put it on the mantle so our friendship doesn't join that bird. She's taxidermy Tilley, she learned it from her books. Taxidermy Tilley, it only takes one look. Taxidermy Tilley, she learned it from her books. Taxidermy Tilley, it only takes one look. It only takes one look. It only takes one look.
I am so honored, Kyla. Thank you so much. That's the best.
I usually announce that by saying, not a word of this song is true except that Jimmy and I are friends.
I'm going to look for somebody that can actually stuff a turkey that way.
I went down a taxidermy rabbit hole, my friend, on the internet in order.
Yeah, it can get pretty crazy.
Well,
thank you so
that.
much. And of course, you've got a lot of stuff going on. You've got a regular show online.
Yeah, I stream regularly on Twitch. I write songs on Wednesdays. I sing them on Mondays. I also stream on YouTube and TikTok. I have a bunch of albums. If you go to kylatilley.com, you will find a lot of things. Lots of things. And I play live. I play live in different places. So,
All right. Well, thank you so much. That's awesome.
thank you.
And now, yeah, coming back to the West Coast once again. And before we do that, I just wanted to mention our next hosts coming up, which will be very interesting. Sayanti came all the way from India just to be doing that here. Isn't that cool? Yes, but no, she actually started off in India on this very open mic. Decided that she wanted to move to LA and take some music classes at USC, and wound up becoming a big part of our community down here. She's hit more open mics than I have. I mean, she knows more open mics in the LA area, I think, than most of us that have lived here all our lives. So that's pretty cool. And also with Sayanti, we got Andrew K, who's going to be after Nalini. So right now we've got Nalini stepping up to the stage, got her headphones on, she's ready to rock. Nalini, take it away.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me okay? I'm going to sing a song from written by Lisa Walker, our good friend. And this being elections night, it brings me back to the last 4 years or last 6 years, and Hambone's been there for me, and this song really expresses it. I need a break. I can't take this anymore. It's rained for 2 weeks straight while the wolf waits at my door. I'm caught up in lockdown, stuck in my room. I was dreaming of you when I woke up at noon. 'Cause you make me feel better when it's raining. Yeah, you make me feel better when the news breaks bad. Ooh, I don't know how you do that now. You make me smile when the world is broken. I need to jam, and not just for old time's sake. So much of who I am lives in the music that we make. I'm tuned up in lockdown, stuck in my room. Sing me a song and we'll dance to the moon. 'Cause you make me feel better when it's raining. Yeah, you make me feel better when the news breaks bad. I don't know how you do that now. Make me smile when the world is broken. When talking heads lie, the truth is under the gun. Let's see. When talking heads lie, the truth is under the gun. This you can't deny. Some things can't be undone. I'm caught up in lockdown, stuck in my room. I'm tired of this mess. Won't you meet me on Zoom? 'Cause you make me feel better when it's raining. Yeah, you make me feel better when the news breaks bad. I don't know how
broken.
Yes, indeed. And so things were looking pretty dark for a couple years there. Like I said, Hambone's been helping me out quite a bit, but I'm hoping for a big change. And this was written by a gal named Carla Ulbrich. She's a songwriter on the East Coast, and I heard it a couple weeks ago, and it spoke to me. 105 years ago, a woman could not vote, and men would say it was bad luck to let a woman on a boat. Obstacles hard to surmount when you couldn't even get a bank account. This is what society would allow. That was then, this is now. We won't go back, we won't go back, we won't go back. Won't go back, we won't go back, we won't go back. Remember when we were kids and at school the teachers would tell us, do your very best. And one thing they'd always say is, anyone can grow up to be the president. Ooh, anyone who's a boy, that's what they really meant. Girls could be teachers or secretaries, but they had to quit when they got married. This is what society would allow. Whoa, that was then, this is now. We won't go back, we won't go back, we won't go back. Ooh, oh, we won't go back, won't go back, we won't go back. Now the artists, the soldiers, the athletes, the teachers, inventors, writers, farmers and preachers, the nurses, the doctors, delivering babies, the wives and the mothers, the childless cat ladies. We won't go back, we won't go back, we won't go back. No, we won't go back, we won't go back, we won't go back. Thank you, Carla.
Yeah, thanks for doing that song, Nalini.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, it's good to be with you folks here. Just appreciate having a group to play some music with on a stressful day. We got Lawrence Lee up next, followed by the Andrew and Jena. Lawrence, let's see. Let me request unmuting. Lawrence, can you hear me? And are you ready to play?
Okay, I'm muted here. Just let me get started.
Okay.
Okay, so my name is Lawrence. I am playing here for the second time. I played for you last month. I typically play ocarinas. Every once in a while, you might see me with a flute. So I come from a place called Winnepeg, home of the Winnipeg Jets. If you don't know where that is, try to picture the North Dakota and the Minnesota border and go about 1 hours north of that, you'll find Winnepeg. So I'm going to give you the first song I ever played in an open mic. I was introduced to this song from the Endless Ocean soundtrack. It's a song called I'm blanking. I can't believe I'm blanking. The original was done by Secret Garden, but the one I learned was that I'm playing is the cover by Haley Westenra, and the song is called Prayer. I'm going to give you two different ocarinas tonight. Last week I played from you by this Night by Noble alto. So for this first song, I will be using the St. Louis tenor. So here's the Haley Westenra version of Prayer.
Lawrence?
Lawrence, are you there?
Yeah. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
We're not hearing you. Is the original sound turned on?
Oh, sorry. Just give me a sec here.
No worries. Just making sure.
Yeah, by now I should know, right?
I don't know. Some of these guys have been here a really long time and they still make the mistake.
Yeah, hold on, just give me a sec. Let me just try to find the thing here. I'm just
Usually it's the upper right-hand corner of your screen, of your Zoom window.
Okay, original sound is on.
Okay.
Okay, I guess you can mute now. I'm just try this again.
Yep, go for it.
And hopefully it works. So this is a song called Prayer by Haley Westenra, her version of it from Secret Garden. Okay, hope that came through. Okay, I kind of screwed up that last part of the song there. I'm going to switch ocarinas here. Just give me a sec. So I'm going to go back to the Night by Noble, which I played for you last time. So the song I'm going to be playing for you is a song from the Black Orpheus soundtrack, Portuguese song, known as Maná de Carnaval, originally, I don't know who sang it, but I know it was written by Louis Bonfa. So. That's Maná de Carnaval.
All right, Lawrence, very cool.
Yeah, if you're wondering how I screwed up that first song ending, that ocarina that I was playing was an early ocarina. Like the second one I got was an upgrade. So the first one has a bit of a different finish. So if my hands get a little bit sweaty, it doesn't move around as easily. So, which is why I upgraded to the much nicer Night by Noble afterwards.
Cool. Yeah,
Okay.
ocarina, you know, it's a very overlooked instrument, but you do a very good job with it.
Thank you. So if you want to find me, earlier, I guess about half an hour ago, I put in chat an open mic I go to every second Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. If you want to, scroll up and take a look at the chat, you can find me. The next one would be next week, Wednesday. I think that's November 13th, 9 p.m. Eastern. You can find me there.
Cool. Are you on Facebook or anything also, or?
Not anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, still great having you here, and great to be able to hear your music and all that good stuff too.
Thank you.
Appreciate that very much. Okay, and now, actually, yeah, it's not the East Coast, West Coast thing at the moment, but on the other coast. How's things going over there, Andrew? Good to hear from you, and good to see you there. Let's see if you can unmute. Oh, sorry. Try again. Unmute one more time. There you are. Okay. How you doing there, Andrew? Not hearing you yet. Still nothing.
How about now?
That helps.
Hey. It's got a little switch on this side.
Yeah, that's one thing.
The original sound is on.
Okay,
so.
check the guitar real quick. One more time. Yep, sounds
Original
like we're
sound. Original sound.
Yeah, so it was good to see when you visited the West Coast there to see your daughter and stuff. That was fun.
Yeah. Got one more year of school she has. But
yep. All right, well, maybe we'll see you
she's
again.
studying film, so she's going to be there.
Yeah, well,
duration.
that's what LA is all about. All right, Andrew, go ahead and let's hear what you got. Take it away.
Well, I just wanted to mention we had some crazy ballot questions here in Massachusetts. We had the psychedelics legalization. We had whether or not we will allow Uber and Lyft drivers to unionize. And another interesting one was a gradual increase in the minimum wage for tip workers, servers, so they get away from the tipping. But everything I hear from people who work those jobs is that they don't want to change, which is interesting. So we have some interesting things to think about. We're not strangers anymore. We're not strangers anymore. Keep your enemies close and your demons closer. The medicine's fine, why don't you get a dose of changing dollars and changing suits? Change the tree, don't change the root. Oh, no, no, no. You won't give up. You won't let go. Give up your soul. Unlock your phone. Your puzzles, stigmas, and enigmas. And all the time I've given you, think how far I've come just to see the chocolate white horses melted in the sun. Melting in the sun. We're not lovers anymore. We're not lovers anymore. Keep your enemies close and your demons closer. Medicine's fine, why don't you get a dose of changing dollars and changing suits? Change the tree, don't change the root. Oh, no, no, no. Don't change the root. A leaky lifeboat on an empty sea. There's plenty of fish in all honesty. Introduce me to your demons and all your changing seasons. Think how far I've come just to hear the chocolate white horses telling me to run, telling me to run. anymore. We're not friends anymore. Your enemy's close and your demon's closer. Medicine's fine, why don't you get a dose of changing dollars and changing suits. Change the tree, don't change the root. No, don't change the root. We're not friends anymore. We're not strangers anymore. Thanks, folks. Let's see. That was an original song written by me. That's what original means. Okay. The only way I can sing this song is to put the capo way up here. Does anybody else know that trick? Where you can't put the capo down any further. Okay. Step out front door like a ghost to the fog where no one notices. Contrast, white on white. And in between the moon and you, angels get a better view of the crumbling difference between wrong and right. And I walk in the rain, through the heads and back again. Well, I don't know. Maria says she's dying through the door. I hear her crying. Why? I don't know. Round here, always stand up straight. Round here, something radiates. Well, Maria came from Nashville with a suitcase in her hand. She said she'd like to meet a boy who looks like Elvis. And she walks along the edge of where the ocean meets the land, like she's walking on a wire in the circus. Parks her car outside my house, takes her clothes off, says she's close to understanding Jesus, and she knows it's more than just a little misunderstood. She has trouble acting normal when she's nervous round here. We're carving out our name round here. We all look the same. Round here we talk like lions, but we sacrifice like lambs round here. Just slipping through my hands. Sweeping children better run like the wind out of the lightning shadow. Mama's little baby better get herself in out of the lightning. She says it's only in my head. She says, "Shh, I know it's only in my head." The girl on the car in the parking lot says, "Man, you ought to try to take a shot. Can't you see my walls are crumbling?" And she looks up at the building, says she's thinking of jumping. She says she's tired of life. She must be tired of something round here. She's always on my mind. get the sense of it early, and nobody makes us wait. Round here we stay up very, 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 very late. I can't see nothing, nothing round here. So catch me if I'm falling, catch me if I'm falling, catch me if I'm falling down on you. Said I'm under the gun round here. Said I'm under the gun round here. That was the Counting Crows, an old favorite of mine. Thank you, folks.
Yeah, thanks, Andrew. I love that song. So many.
It's a great album.
It's such a good album. Yeah.
It's one of my favorite albums of all time.
Yeah,
for sure.
Awfully
It's
good.
someone wrote about the album and they said it's a true story that never happened.
Right. Yeah. Cool. We have Jena Douglas up next, and Jena, remind me. So if you can unmute, maybe. Let's see.
Hello.
Right. Hey, remind me where you're coming to us from.
Santa Barbara, California.
All right. More West Coast.
Is original sound on?
Yes. Let me just. Yes, it is. It is. Yeah. We did a little testy. I think you weren't around, Mr. Sound Guy. Mr. Sound Dude. Okay, so obviously y'all are a great distraction. I just needed to get away from watching stuff. That stuff like, what's gonna happen to our country. Oh my God. Anyway, it's all good. It's all gonna be good because we're songwriters. And songwriters, they write the heartbeat of the moment, I hope. Anyway, this is my patriotic song. Y'all have heard this before. For America. Too many tales to untangle, too many mountains to unclimb, too many things we need to tend to, too many times we are unkind. We're all sons and daughters swinging left and right, and just like an eagle, we need both wings to fly for America. We all share a common history. We put a man on the moon. We're making cures for cancer. Explore the great outdoors. We're all sons and daughters swinging left and right. And just like an eagle, we need both wings to fly for America. We could fly so high. We all have the right to fly. there was depression, and the future we'll never see. I tried to focus my attention on the lines of my face. We're all sons and daughters swinging left and right. Just like an eagle, we need both wings to fly for America. For America. For America. Did my camera just like stop? I forgot to tell everybody it was okay? Okay. I forgot to, where I live is in the mountains behind Santa Barbara. And the internet isn't always too good. Okay. Bye, Kyla. It was good seeing you. Wish us luck, man. Wish us luck. Yeah. It's gonna come. It's all good. It's all good. That's all I hear. Okay. So what we need right now is a lot of love. You rock just like a stone. That's how you go crazy. And now you're all alone. Do you see what I see? 'Cause in you I believe. You could roll with every word to unfold. Go where you wanna go, learn what you need to know. Some days the lights are green, and in this I believe. I believe we could love, 'cause I believe in love. I believe in you. Can you believe in me? Your heart, yep, is in the right place. There's so much pain, so much you have to face. It hurts, but keep on dancing, 'cause in you I'm believing. I believe we can love, 'cause I believe in love. I believe in you. Can you believe in me? Do 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 do. We don't know what will guide us tomorrow. We're friends, not strangers, who lead us all to sorrow. Between you and me, I want to believe we could love, to believe in love, to believe in you, to believe in me. I believe in love, 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 love. Do 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 do. I believe in love. 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 everybody. What do I believe in? Thank you. That was lovely. I heard your voices in my head.
All right. Thanks, Jena. And where can we find you?
Oh, yeah. Just Jena Douglas Music. You'll find me. I'm there.
All right. Well, that's good. That's very
Whether
cool.
you want me there or not.
Well, we promise not to eat your pets. Okay.
God.
That's so ridiculous. But either way, we're here on the left coast where everything's all good. And we're really good here because we've got an incredible amount of musicians and a lot of good stuff going on. So we are ready for Tangman. So, hey, Tangman, how's it going out there? And he adjusts the stuff. There we go. And then Matt's going to be following Tangman. So
just tell me if the level's okay.
A little bit loud on the drum machine.
Okay.
Original sound's probably not on because we're not hearing the guitar.
Are you asking if my original sound is on?
Play the guitar. Not hearing guitar. There it is.
It's okay?
Yeah, sounds surfy. Get that tremolo thing going on there. No, it still sounds kind of weird. Original sound is on?
Okay. Original sound is supposed to be in audio settings.
Yeah.
Original sound.
Just enable it when it shows up on your screen.
Is lighted. Original sound for musicians is lighted, so
okay, so when you come out of that, then it should say on or off on your screen.
Yeah, the upper right-hand corner of your screen.
Original sound is, it says it's off.
Okay, so click it and it should change.
So that I'm not seeing where it's clicking on. It says now it's on. No,
okay.
Now it went on.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
All right, rock it, man.
So this is my political song from some time ago when we last had to deal with this guy, but I'm just going to do it again one last time, hopefully here. And it's called Why. You come riding in tall, the horse and a gun, and that Stetson all over your eyes. The cheers from the crowd on the order of death as the stallion passes on by. And the band strikes it up, lieutenants salute, and the old guard weep and cry. Choirs sing their praise, children taught away, and rewrite the truth. I'm not high on a horse, don't own a gun, face the mirror every day. Instead of a cheer, I get heckled and cheered when I rain on the heroes' parade. On on the news that's at 1. I don't strike it up, just report what you really did say. Steadfast in the gloom, waiting near the moon, till I hear the truth. Tell me why they had to be sacrificed when they were born. Where was the sign? Who did you love? When did you die? You're on at 1. Tell me why. You swivel that chair behind the desk and play God, making warlike sounds. Your crowd's success, building their nest, closing off all the common ground. Now look what you've done. No one's won, and nothing ever gets found. Climb down from the throne. It's you and you alone, hiding the truth. Tell me why they had to be sacrificed when you were born. Where was the sign? Who did you love? When did you die? Tell me what. You're on at 1. Tell me why. 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 And that was Tell Me Why. Why? Okay. This song is called Play It Again. All those years. Whoops. Sorry, my cord's gotten tangled up in my chair. You know what? I'm going to have to change my guitar. Unfortunately, it's the the chord went bad, but here it is again. All those years, how long it's been. Now you're here on the stage again. Dark like the quiet, trapped within your soul. You pick it with the finger, strike it with the chord. Try to forget that it's never gonna be again. Calling out your name. All they wanna hear is your claim to fame. I gave it all my heart, told you what's inside. How it started, how it ended, how the love got denied. All the reasons to forget that you're never gonna play it again. Love's a tale taller than the sky, lost it longer than the stars at night. Wounds grow deeper than a bear that's put to sleep, search in vain and farther than the eyes can see. Remembering what you loved and lost, and you're never gonna play it again. of the phrase slowly dies away. You drop your hands to the side as the guitar fades. Take one last bow as you leave the stage. Tears of reminiscence flow, and once again you say, it hurts too much, and you're never gonna play it again. No, I'm never gonna play that song again.
Thanks, Tangman.
Oh, thank you.
Your songs are just really cool. It's good. They give me some, 80s, 90s sort of synth pop flashbacks, but and you spend time getting all these interesting arrangement elements together. So yeah, it's a treat to hear you again. It's been too long.
Thank you.
Do you have any stuff to announce or tell us about?
No, I'm just taking off on Friday for Thailand. I'll be gone for 2 months, and so I will attempt to, the beginning of December, I think it might be like 8 o'clock in the morning when it's 12 o'clock at night here.
Oh my.
So I'm going to attempt to come on next month.
To join from Thailand. What are you doing in Thailand?
Everything I can think of.
Okay.
I'm going to just go everywhere and do everything.
Okay. Well, I hope that's great.
Thank you.
Yeah, safe travels. We've got Matt Holson up next. Matt, if you're ready, you can unmute. Let's see here. Great. And where are you located, Matt? You have a beautiful
Baltimore.
sort of... Baltimore. Okay, back to the
Yeah.
East Coast. Lovely.
I lost track. Are we still going back and forth a lot?
So we're bouncing for sure, but there's not a exact pattern. That guitar sounds great.
Thanks.
What do you got for us?
Let's see. Here's a song I think I probably did hear a few months back, but I'm doing it every chance I get because I want to get a good recording of it like next week. So it's like practice. Song I wrote about, I know exactly. I wrote it in the fall of 2016. It's called Back After This. If you're not angry, check your heartbeat. Turn off the TV till your mind is clear. If you can stand it just for a minute, look all around you, we're all still here. While you was sleeping, a whole new crazy came out of the towers where the bosses dwell. A whole new reason for business as usual. Keep it going while it goes to hell. They used to count on the boss's exemption. It all goes sideways, they just fly away. Now they've decided that doesn't matter. No more humans, that'll be okay. It's all just data, abstract design. It's not like God had man in mind. And you can't prove then mind exists. And that's the news. Back after this, will the last man on earth be a TV show? With algorithms watching for something they don't know. Will he wonder if they wonder as he stares at the abyss? Will he smile before the break and say, back after this? You try to tell them, they won't be told. They've got the answers, they wrote the code. Who are you? You're not on the list. That's the news. Oh, back after this. Back after this. Back after this. Back after this. And I wrote that after reading, well, I shouldn't blame a book, but it was right after reading Yuval Noah Harari's book, Homo Deus. And one of the things he talked about was religions in the 21st century. And that there were people who, like in Silicon Valley, very talented people who have, at least say they believe that the ultimate value is not human life, as a humanist would have it, but merely complexity. If we were all replaced by equally complex virtual beings, it would not be a loss. Which raises the question, a loss to whom? Anyway, that's how that song came about. This one's from a whole different source. I wrote this about 10 years ago. Your friends have come together to tell some story, to say goodbye. And I think you'd laugh, you'd hardly know them, and their plain black dresses and their coats and ties. There's that picture we all remember, all that charm, all that soul. It doesn't show what happened later, once your cravings took control. That was you, the heart wide open, the inspiration, the friend in need. That was you, stuck on the poison, until to love you was to bleed. I'll paint the good times and live in color, all those years and ties that bind, so much so right. so much harder to watch you leave us a bit at a time. Nobody's hiding, no one's forgotten the hurt you left, the wreck you made. When it's time, we'll talk about it. When it's time, not today. That was you, held it together. That was you, tore it apart. I saw the line between good and evil, cut through the middle of your heart. I saw the line between good and evil, cut through the middle of your heart.
Wow. Thank you, Matt. That's awesome.
Thanks.
Especially when it comes to people our age, you know.
Yeah.
You see that all the time. Way too many.
Yeah, everybody knows somebody that applies to, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's true. You know, one of my other friends wrote a song about good thing they cremated you because a shotgun through the mouth didn't leave too much to see.
Jeez.
Yeah, that was pretty harsh. But anyway, and where do we find you, Matt?
Well, there is MattWholesonMusic.com, and that's mostly production music and arranging demos and such. But I got a bunch of stuff on Spotify. I got 1 CD's worth, plus a whole bunch of oddball stuff that I love it when people listen to it, because it's like, you know, full band cha-chas and orchestral stuff and retro 1950s movie music, and all done entirely in the box. That's my main gig, is arranging and producing people. So, and I do some production music too.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that I never see you with an F-hole guitar, because usually, you know, the way that you play, I would expect a jazz box.
Oh yeah. I have an F-hole, but it doesn't work acoustically very well.
Well,
and I really love this for the acoustic sound. It's fuller, you know.
Yeah.
If it's just this and a voice, I still think the acoustic leaves much more room for the voice. I love the arch top, but that's really for a trio.
Yeah, it depends. Pickups and stuff. Yeah. I've got one with some really nice PAFs on it that sounds pretty good to solo.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, thanks again, Matt.
Thank you.
It was amazing. And no, I'm not sure if we're coming back to the West Coast or to somewhere out in the middle of the desert someplace here, but we got Happy Ron Hill. Ron, how's it going, man?
Good to see you again, Jimmy. Thanks for hosting as always, and for all you do to the.
So where are you at these days?
I'm in Reno with Carla. Heading back to San Diego next. We're heading to LA for a music conference, and then San Diego.
You'll be at Taxi?
Taxi, absolutely, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll see you there. That'll be good.
I'll see you there. Yeah, we'll do our typical taxi partying thing and show them how.
Oh, absolutely. Get some Thai food, man.
All right.
So what you got for us today, Ron?
Well, on this next song, I'm going to solve all the political problems that currently face this great.
We really need that. So go ahead and take it away, man.
You're welcome, America. It's not easy to be free, that's how it should be. We argue over what we believe. We're not gonna solve everything right here. We need to agree to disagree. I might prefer to stand and you might want to sit. We all do things a little differently. I'm glad that we are free to disagree. Sometimes people don't seems alright to me. Why do we have to be mean? I won't call you weak, please don't call me freak. I'll listen to you if you listen to me. I might be headed left, it might be headed right. We all do things a little differently. I'm glad that we are free to disagree. I've been to many places that spoke with just one voice. When I looked into their faces, I saw they had no choice, and I knew we need many viewpoints. I like what's in the center, they like what's on the side. We all do things a little differently. I'm glad that we are free to disagree. It's not easy to be free, that's how it should be. We argue over what we believe. We're not gonna solve anything right here. We need to agree to disagree. We need to agree to disagree. Thanks so much. This next song I wrote about all the people I met on the open mic scene. She got her heart broke, he quit his job. And that girl over there, her and her dad don't get along. If you can hear me, then all you have is gone. You're the reason for this song, 'cause we all want the microphone. We all want to be heard. We can sing it like a symphony or just a single word. It's better when it's nice and loud. Feels so good to let it go. Sometimes you gotta get it out. We all want the microphone. Here's to the ones who sobered up. To the ones who can't quite kick it, you won't get left in the dust. We all got stories we're making up about life and dreams and love. 'Cause we all want the microphone. We all want to be heard. We can sing it like a symphony or just a single word. It's better when it's nice and loud. Feels so good to let it go. Sometimes you gotta get it out. We all want the microphone. Nice and loud, feels so good to let it go. Sometimes you gotta get it out. We all want the microphone. We all want the microphone. Thanks so much. You can find me at Happy Ron, one word, everywhere, especially YouTube.
Thanks so much, Happy Ron. Two very relevant songs to our present evening. We've got a couple more people left who I am super excited to hear. Maybe a guest appearance by Melicia's cat. I'm trying to remember, is Melicia, am I saying it right? Let's get you unmuted here.
Yes, you are saying it correctly, and this is Handsome,
Handsome,
who loves
yeah.
to play the piano with his head.
Yes, that's a talented cat right there. And remind us where you're joining us from.
Hot Springs National Park, Arkansas today.
Very nice. I drove through Arkansas last month on my way to and from Texas. And yeah.
It's beautiful here.
It's a beautiful state for sure. What do you got for us this evening?
I have a couple songs I'm going to sing. I'm going to put this guy down. This is Handsome. Hello, and then we're going to go down here. Thank you, buddy. So I can bring my microphone closer. Admittedly, I am a bit of a hot mess today. Another friend of mine has passed on, and I'm very sad, but I'm going to sing through it, which I think is the best and most cathartic thing to do. So I have a couple of song choices for you that is a blessing to me, and hopefully it'll be a blessing to you. The first one is a cover, and this is Trouble So Hard, and then I'll sing you an original.
Oh, Lordy, my trouble so hard. Oh, Lordy, my trouble so hard. Don't nobody know my troubles but God. Don't nobody know my troubles but God. Oh, Lordy, my trouble so hard. Oh, Lordy, my trouble so hard. Don't nobody know my troubles but God. Don't nobody know my troubles but God. Went down the hill of a day. My soul got happy and stayed all day. Went down the hill of the day. My soul got happy and stayed all day. Oh, Lordy, my trouble's so hard. Oh, Lordy, my trouble's so hard. Don't nobody know my troubles but God. Don't nobody know my troubles but God. Went in the room, didn't stay long. Looked on the bed and brother was dead. Went in the room, didn't stay long. Looked on the bed and brother was dead. Oh, Lordy, my trouble's so hard. Oh, Lordy, my trouble's so hard. Don't nobody know my troubles but God. Don't nobody know my troubles but God.
That was originally sang by Vera Hall and then sampled later by Moby. And this is an original, and I haven't sang it for a long time, but today feels like the day to break it back out and share it with you. This is Numb.
I'm numb and I can't feel anything, but I feel like crying. I'm numb. I remember hearing the birds sing before I lost the rest of spring. I went numb inside. When you die, you're not the only one who dies. And I feel now, and I feel now. I feel numb and I can't feel anything, but I feel like crying. I guess that's why they call it grief. I lost everything, but I can't feel anything. I can't feel anything. I can't see all the colors of the sun. I can't taste anything on my tongue. All I can feel is numb. I'm numb and I can't feel anything, but I feel like crying. So I guess that's something. I guess that's something. I'm numb and I can't feel anything, but I feel like crying, so I guess that's something. I guess that's something. Thank you.
Wow, that was great. Beautiful. Thank you. A lot of us
Thank you.
feeling numb right now because of all the stuff that's going on, but and especially sorry for your loss, but I'm glad that whoever your friend is no longer suffering or whatever. So that's good. So Melissa, how can we find you?
I am on YouTube under Melissa Creates and out there in the social medias under Melissa Music.
Melissa Music. Thank you so much. Okay, well, we've had 15 opening acts for our headliner tonight, Mr. Matthew Crow. It's great to see you back here, man. All right.
Sorry to keep you so late. Good to see some familiar faces, though. Jimmy and Nalini and Brad and Dave and Andrew and yeah. So if I didn't say your name, it's because I have bad vision. Yeah, very cool. I'm glad to be back on election night. So I'll play a song that's basically called Election, which I wrote in 2020, but I'll start off with something a little more neutral. And this I just finished recording in the studio, and it's post-production. And there's nothing like a love song that's a self-deprecating love song. This is... self-deprecating, self-dep love is what it's called. Sense of anything at all, and I'm that guy that trips and falls. I wish I was tall and looking down on a world so small. I wish I was cool, but I'm just a clown. Some kind of too. I wish you were here. I wish you were near. Year after year, do I make myself clear? Do I make myself clear? So much for loving this man that has no plan, and for being a fan when no one else will. I must say I'm thrilled Thank you. Glad to be back. I was. What the? Oh. So I wrote this. I wrote this during, like I said, 2020. But I had to look at the lyrics. I had to look at the lyrics because it's been a while since I played it, and there might be some references in there that aren't, I don't know. So this is called The Election. Very apropos. Tell you what you can do, 'cause you don't listen to a word we say. You paint your face just like a clown. Take a look around, they're laughing at you. And if you win, doesn't mean you got to stay. So if you change your mind, please just go. I'm sorry if I offended anyone because Both of my brothers are Republicans, and they approve the song.
Yeah. Is it? I also have a conservative brother who would approve that song, and it's a relief to have family that's still family.
Yeah. Right.
It's so good to hear you, Matthew, and I feel like I gotta find a way to come down and play a show with you. Or
absolutely, and I know just the place. I just found the place. It's perfect.
Okay, all right. Yeah. So, friends, thanks for being together on an anxiety-filled evening. But what we do know for certain, when other outcomes are uncertain, is that we have good people that we can be in community with and be together with in good times and in hard times, and that means the world. So I thank you for being part of my community. Thanks to Jimmy for hosting, and of course to Wes for doing all the things and working super hard for absolutely no cash compensation whatsoever. I'm gonna end with a song. I finally got this album out that's been Wes, you have a copy, right? Wes has a yeah, okay. So anyway, it's not on the streamings yet because there's this song order thing I have to fix. But this is a song from my newish record, and it's also the only song of mine that has ever been recorded by somebody else. So I'm gonna close us out with this one. Every day comes bearing gifts, slipping past our fingertips. I hope we get to do it again. There's so much to be thankful for, though we don't know what's in store. Although our time is short, how could we ask for more within this fragile span? I hope we get to do it again. Thanks, friends. Thanks, Wes and Jimmy, and thanks to all of you. We'll be back on the first Tuesday of December. So,
yeah, it's a little late for a lightning round, but we really appreciate all you guys being here.
Yeah.
And we're going to go green room, right?
Out. Sure.
Okay, I will. Have a good night, everybody.
Okay.
enjoy yourself.
This is the gift that heals the heart of the giver.